Okay, so this is a Rubik's Cube app. I've been building this kind of with my son, so we've been learning how to do Rubik's Cubes. We're on holiday, and you can basically do it with 4 simple algorithms. So if you learn this lefty, righty, Soon and Nicholas, then you'll be able to do it. So I'll kind of just show you a really brief version, and then I'll do a better tutorial later on. So let's say we could do a challenge. So we've enjoyed doing this challenge. So first of all, you have to solve a daisy. So you see if we've got the... so if I go back to that, you see we've got the yellow square in the middle. So the first thing is to actually get a daisy around that yellow square. Okay, so to do that, we're just going to go ahead and you kind of just spin these round until you get, so there you see we've got one white bit there, and then we can bring this one round and bring it around here. Then we've got 2 white bits, so you can just use the arrows to go around the cube. So this one up here. So again, we've got another white bit, so we just need to get this other one here. We need to bring it round up here, actually down there, round and round. So if you look at that, you can see we've got a daisy now. So if you look at the top, you can see we've got like a daisy shape. So once you've got that, you have to look for the arrows. So you see we've got a red square there. So you just need to bring it round until the red matches up with another red. Okay, so you can see we've got 2 reds there, 2 red squares. So once you've got to do that, you can just flip the daisy round, right? Okay, so we can do the same with orange. You can see we've got 2 oranges there, so we can flip the daisy round. We've already got 2 greens there, great. We can just flip the white block round for the daisy, and then for green, we need to bring it around, and we can just flip, okay? So once you've done that, you can see we've got like a white cross at the bottom. So always keep the white cross at the bottom, and now let's solve the corners. So let's take this corner first. You can see we've got a white block here, so you always want the white block. So you need to move that around until the 2 colours on the block, so you can see it's blue and red, fit between the 2 blue and red side pieces. So you can see we've got a blue side piece there and a red side piece there. And when you've got that, then we just do a righty. Okay, can you see it moved it down to the bottom? So we've actually got blue and red, so solve that corner. So if we take a look at this one now, you can see we've got blue and orange. So we just move that around until it's in the middle of blue and orange. So keep going. You can see it's in the middle of 2 blue and orange now. So once we do that, we just do a righty. And you can see at the bottom, it's solved that. And now we've got red and green. So let's go back this way for red and green. So you see that's not in between red and green, it's in between green and orange. So that's wrong. Let's go back. Now it's in between red and green, so you can see the 2. Now look at the white thing. It's not on the right this time, it's on the left. So let's move it over here, and you do a lefty. Okay, you can see we've solved the bottom there now. Okay, so I think we've solved all the bottom squares. So if you look around, take a look at the thing, all the bottoms been solved. Okay, so now we need to solve the side pieces. So this bit is interesting. So you can see we've already got 2 green squares there, and we've got a red square on top. So if you look at the side here, you can see it's red there and red on top. Now you need to move the red on top away from the red on the side. So you see we've moved it away. So once we've moved it away, we do a lefty. Okay, and then you move it across and do a righty to solve it. Okay, and you can see it solved those sides. Again, I'll do a better tutorial. This one's mainly just for Apple, for the app submission, but I might as well do one here. So you can see we've got orange on top and an orange on the side. Okay, so we need to move the orange away from where it's going. Okay, and then we do a lefty. Okay, and then we bring this round and we do a righty to solve it. Okay, again, solve that problem. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. So you can see we've got orange on top and orange on the side there. We move it away from the orange on the side. Okay, we do a righty, do it in the direction, and then we do a lefty to solve it. Okay, so we solved that. Now let's move this red around. So you move the red, and you see the blue's this side. So you want to move it away from the blue. So opposite side, so it's moved away. And then we do a lefty. Okay, and then we bring this round, and we do a righty to solve it. Okay, so cool, we solved all the bottom bits there now. So now we need to solve this central, we need to create a yellow cross. So to create a yellow cross, you bring this one down. You can see we've already got a yellow line across the top, which is great. You bring this down this side, and you just do a righty, and then you bring it back up. And you can see we've already got our cross solved. Okay, so we've got our yellow cross and everything. So now, this is where we use the Soon algorithm. So get your block like this. I'm not going to pretend I know exactly what I'm doing with this, because we've literally just sussed out how to do it. But yeah, so when you've got 2, you can see we've got 2 lines there, blue and orange. You need to put them at the back like this, And now if we do a soon, okay, it should solve the blocks. You can see we've got all the lines solved now, okay? So now it's finding a good corner. So we need to find a corner where the actual colours align. So we've got a good corner here because you can see we've got orange and green. So we can move that over here. And then we do a Nicholas. So that's our fourth algorithm. So we've only done for 4 algorithms, that's it. And like we solved it. Okay, so it's still not done. So we'll do another Nicholas. Okay. And now you can see we've got most of the corners solved. So we just got to solve these 2 corners now. So to do that, we just flip it upside down, bring it round, and you've got our corner here. So we work from the corner. Now, it's actually better doing it from the app because you don't need to, you never turn the Rubik's Cube on this. So we literally just do righties when it's like this. Okay, righty, righty. And that's solved that corner now. Okay, now we just move the bottom row around to the next one like that and just do another righty. Okay, and we solved it. Oh, oops. Done. Okay, so that's how we've done that, and that's how we've solved it. Okay, so again, I'll do a better tutorial. That was probably super confusing, but you can download the app and just have a go. And this is what it's useful for. We've got all the other algorithms here that you can do. I'm not going to pretend I know what half of these are, but you can basically solve a Rubik's Cube every time just with 4 algorithms.